Well, come on, guys, get up out of the bed. Big A here, coming to you live from the station camp Greenway. I'm telling you, I'm feeling strong today. Robin hates it when I sleep good at night. I get up, I'm bouncing around the house. She's like, golly, calm down. Sit down a minute, let's drink some coffee. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm pretty amped up this morning. I'm going to give you a task to do that only about 10% of you are brave enough to do. I guarantee it. I promise you, you're not going to want to do this. But if you do, it could radically change 2017 for you. I want to thank a couple of guys before I give you this challenge that I've got you all amped up for. Jeremy Wallace is a guy in one of our mastermind groups. He's an amazing guy. He's a financial planner, and his humility is unbelievable. And Jeremy, I just want to thank you, buddy. Thank you for bringing that. Another guy that I thought about was Kyle Schultz. Kyle owns a company, Schultz Photography. He's got a course that teaches you how to do photography. And the guy is unbelievable. And we had an amazing mastermind call yesterday. And those two guys just rocked my world. So that has nothing to do with what we're talking about this morning. But Jeremy and Kyle, I want to thank you guys for what you bring to the mastermind group. You guys are awesome. Here's what we got to do. First thing I got to do, slow down. We've got to take an inventory of yourself, not others, not your wife, not your husband, not your children, your coworkers. You got to take an inventory. And let me tell you why. Other people see you differently than you see yourself. I promise you they do. I know. My brother told me that years ago, and he said, you just remember that. And I was young. I was a teenager when he told me that. And I'm telling you, it's true. But here's what you got to do. You got to think about who you are, what you watch, who you talk to, the people that you surround yourself with. Robin and I are really, really careful of our friends. We're careful about the people that are around our grandkids. We're careful about who we're around, because who you're around influences you. I know, here it comes. I quote Jim Rohn all the time. You are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. It's really, really important that we pay close attention to the people that you're around. Think about it for a second. Just sit there alone. You're watching this video. I don't know if it's recorded or you're watching it live, but just think about who your closest friends are, who the people that you surround yourself with. Do you hang out at the water cooler and tell dirty jokes? And are you the guy that's always jumping on the best gossip? And you're the guy that'll bring the room down the fastest? You just want to engage in the conversation because you want to be liked, because you want a seat at the table, because you want to be popular with those guys? It's not going to take you far. It's not going to be real helpful to your personal development and your growth going forward. And I want you to take personal inventory. Now, I've got a scary thing for you to do, and I've done this. Personally, I've done it, and I didn't like some of the answers that I've got. I picked them up off the table as I walked out. I grabbed my list. There's 10 questions I want you to write down. You can go back later and watch this. Don't think you have to do it right now. But I want you to give this to your closest friends, acquaintances, and family members. Just pick out 10 or 15 people and ask them these questions. The first question is, do I bring encouragement in a conversation? Do I bring encouragement? The second question is do you feel empowered after a conversation with me? How do you feel? Do you feel empowered? The third question is would I be someone you would seek advice from? Am I a guy that you would come and ask to help resolve a problem, get advice from? The fourth question, do you trust me to tell you the truth regardless of the consequences? Ooh-wee. That's a hard one right there, I'm telling you. In the mastermind groups, that's one of the things that we talk about the most, is being authentic. The fifth question, do I offer you resourceful tips and introductions to others? Or is it all about yourself? You read a good tip or you know a great person and you're scared to tell anybody because they may ask for an introduction and you want to get ahead, right? So you've got the advantage, you got the edge, so you don't share your tips. But say, am I a person that you would do that with? Number 6, do I bring positive energy to the conversation? Or do you suck the life out of the room? Are you that guy that's, Eeyore? Everybody's like, oh God, here he comes. This is going to be bad. Or are you the magnet? Do you bring the energy? Do you bring that, what everybody wants? They want to be empowered, encouraged, lifted up. They feel the energy when you're in the room. Which are you? Number 7, do you see me straddling the fence or taking a position on an important discussion? The scripture even teaches us that to be lukewarm is not good. God says, I'll spit you out. I don't even want you. I want you to take a position. Number 8, do you see character, integrity, and honesty in my life? Man, when you start diving into some of these things, you're like, my goodness, am I that guy, or am I just sitting on the couch all the time doing nothing to develop my character, my integrity, and my honesty? What kind of guy are you? Number 9, if you could only select 5 members that you would trust your family with, would I be considered? Woo-wee. Boy, I got to think about that one. When I'm talking to men, would I trust my family in the decisions that I would make for the benefit of my family? With you, you're going to have to bring it strong, is all I can tell you, because I love my family. But would you be considered? And then number 10, what do you see my blind spots as? Listen, guys, we all have blind spots. Every one of us. That's why we got to have the counsel of the multitudes. That's the reason we've got to get people around us that we can ask these questions to. Now listen, if you're brave, you'll go back, watch this recording, and you'll write those questions down, and you'll give it to 15 or 20 people. You may be surprised at some of the answers. But listen, we've got to have people around us that can encourage us, empower us, take us to that next level, tell us the truth. Don't you want to know the truth? Now I'm going to tell you, 90% of you are not going to do this. You know why? You don't want to know the truth, because then you'll have to deal with it. But if you want to get better, if you want to take your life to the next level in 2017, you'll find out the truth. And the truth is something that we all need. And I promise you, it will help you. Be brave. Make me a liar. 100% of you go out there and take this, and I promise you it will help you, okay? Guys, have a great day. I'm Big A, coming to you live from the Station Camp Greenway. We'll see you. Have a great day.